Oh my god, Ortis. You know what this video is brought to you by? Bad Dragon. A really good present for your stepsister, your mother, or your wife. Nasty. Bad Dragon. Get one for your lovely ladies. Terrible. Terrible, Ortis. Oh boy, do we have a gift for you during this Black Friday. I think Cyber Monday is next too, so very, very nice. We got ourselves the one, the only Prova Vandal. Warframes, Bad Dragon. Am I the only one? I'm probably sure I am the only one who like fantasizes about like taking this and just fucking Anyway, we're gonna be doing a build today. It's gonna be good. I actually tested it earlier during stream. It's actually super, super good. It's surprisingly good. However, we are gonna be doing a full setup today. So if you're hoping for the weapon on its own, unfortunately, we are gonna be doing a full setup today, which I guess it's fine since it is just the Dirgia to be priming for us. But you can use whatever primer you want, depending on whichever one you want to use. You know, I'm not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do, you know? That's not the kind of creator I am. But, we're going to be building this for melee, which is going to be Frostbite, Pistol Pestilence for Viral, and Scorch for Heat, and Accelerated Isotope, and Creeping Bullseye. For Dirgia, we're going to be going with Tenacious Bond, Manifold Bond, Arc Coil, and Vacuum, and then anything else you want on here for like utility and survivability. And let's tear up the build, and I'll show you exactly what I'm thinking. You know, oops. Let's do this. Pop up. Alright. So definitely a melee influence build, but the fun thing about that is that we're going to be doing this, that, and that. We're just going to be using Viral, because this comes with electricity. And the gas... No, not Viral. Gas. Sorry, gas. Electricity and gas. So yeah, it comes with electricity, so we don't need a mod for electricity. We're going to be using Gladiator Vice for attack speed. Thank you to... I forget his name, but... There's a guy who told me that would be a good idea to use Gladiator Vice. I actually forgot it existed. Unfortunate, but very true. Let's move this over here. We're doing Reach. Primed Reach, although you could use the regular one if you want, but I prefer the Prime Reach because I have it. We're using Blood Rush, Galvanized Steel, Sundering Weave, and Galvanized Elementalist. This is because I want status damage and status chance. It's going to reach above 100 when fully maxed out. And we're going to be using Galvanized Steel for crit chance and crit damage for like a little bit of oomph. Although it will reach about 89% crit. So yes, it's going to get crits, but it's going to get like yellow crits. I have them blue, so I almost said that wrong. But anyway, let's go into the mission and see how this goes. I'll see you there. Sorry, I misspoke. We're going into the simulacrum to see how it works first. My bad, it's only been a couple days, but I mean, yeah. And see, it's very effective. I remember saying, somebody saying, hey, how does gas work compared to blast? And I'm like, I didn't answer him, unfortunately, but gas is pretty good. You could go with blast if you want, I'm not going to force you to not. But as long as you're hitting multiple opponents, the way that influence works is it brings the entire like stack, crunches it down, and spreads it across everybody. So that's how it basically does damage, which is very, very nice. We're going to test it one more time just to see that isn't a fluke. There we go. Alright. Also, how does this handle acolytes? It does it pretty well. I will show you a trick to that. And yeah, only with true mastery of your channel arsenal will you succeed. I am very, very good with a dildo. Look at this. Smack the fucking shit out of these people. Oh! Yeah! Dildo to the face! may or may not stick it in every once in a while, just because. Also, check this out. Meow. It is guaranteed electric procs when you do a slam attack, which is very nice. You can actually go like with a completely different build if you wanted to, like corrosive and heat stuff. And you could actually like use this to trigger the electricity procs and spread heat and corrosive. Which would be kind of funny actually. It's actually a very viable strategy as well. I actually wanted to do it earlier, but I was like, nah, I mean, I know it would be fun, however, I kind of sort of want to do something that is a little bit easier to explain, so yeah. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can guarantee electric procs by doing this, which is hilarious. I might even like show that in our stream later. Join me on the streams if you want to, but for now, you're going to be joining me for an acolyte. Alright. When you need it, extraction is ready. Nya, 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 nya. Oh, look, an E-girl. Or I guess an E-boy. Want to know a good way to take out an E-boy? Check this out. Haha! Kogodri! Slap everybody else in the face with the big, meaty purple toy. And he dies. Because he didn't get his turn. Get cooked, mania! If this video ends up getting demonetized in some way, I'm gonna be so sad. I have mentioned lewd things so much that I'm probably gonna stop swearing for a little bit. Remember, kids, you're being watched by a robot when you're on YouTube, so yeah. Alright, so that was fun. It's actually pretty entertaining to slap people around with a big, giant purple toy. But yeah, very fun. So, keep in mind, you could also go with a blast and corrosive build, just because you can force electricity procs by doing a slam attack. Although I went with this one since I do like gas and electricity a little bit better. But I'm not going to force you to do what you don't want to do. I just want to inform you this. So if you do want to do it, you can do that as well. So speaking of the build, we're going to be doing primed reach for more range. Keep in mind, the best part about influence is when it can hit multiple targets, which is going to be very helpful. We'll be doing blood rush, where we give us crit chance for each multiplier, combo multiplier. We'll be doing gladiator vice, where we give us more combo multiplier, crit chance, as well as some attack speed, better than just fury. Which, thank you for that viewer for letting me know. Again, I believe I said that before. Condition overload, which with the drone that's going to be priming for us, we can hit up to 3.5 prime pressure points worth of damage with this, which is very nice. Keep in mind it also has its own procs that are separate, allowing us to reach, I do believe it was 4 prime pressure points worth of damage. We'll be using Volcanic Edge, Virgin Storage. In order to have gas, we're going to have Galvanized Elementalist for status damage and status chance per kill. We're going to have Galvanized Steel for crit chance as well as crit damage per kill. So yeah. I do believe we'll be using Influence as well, which is very good to have it on the weapon. And like I said, slam attacks guarantee electric procs. So that would be pretty good if you were to go with a completely different element and you still want to use Influence. And speaking of the drone for more damage, we're going to be using this. We'll be going to his build. Manifold Bond is mandatory. Arc Coil is mandatory. Tenacious Bond is really good, but not mandatory. Vacuum is really good, not mandatory. And the rest of it is up to you. We'll be doing Burst Laser. And we're going to be using a meta setup where we do halfway armor strip as well as some viral for more damage. We're going to be using Accelerated Isotope for CC, and we're going to be using Creeping Bullseye to get the crit chance above 50 for Tenacious Bond. And yeah, I hope you had wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you in them. Remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night. Also, happy Black Friday and happy Cyber Monday. You don't have to get your, woman of your life a dildo, but if you want to, I mean, I'm not sponsored, however. But yeah, Goodbye.